we're gonna take a look at some footage where at first glance, it was actually pretty hard to tell if it was real or not, and initially fooled us all. First up is a video that took the whole world by storm. The year was 2008. Kobe was on top of the NBA, and this little stunt he's about to perform put him even more in the spotlight. As you can see, Kobe looks like he's preparing to do something, but people were not quite sure exactly what he had in store. But I tell you what, our eyes were not gonna look away.
Just watch what I do, baby. Come on, bring it down. I told you. I told you. March 31st, 2008, baby. That is how you jump over an Aston Martin, boy. That's how you do it. Hyper dunks. Do not try this at home.
The video shows Kobe jumping over an Aston Martin, which was going at a very high speed. Now, the footage may look bad now, but back in 2008, many were amazed by what they saw, and actually were convinced that it was real. Of course, the video went viral, but eventually, we all did come to our senses and realized that there was no way Kobe would put his life at risk like that. And just by looking at the enthusiasm he had, by deliberately shoving the hyperdunk shoe in clear view of the camera, it was obvious that this was nothing more than just a Nike commercial for the new shoe. Up next is a sequel to the last clip, as we remain in the year of 2008. It looks like Kobe might have had a little too much fun making our jaws drop by jumping over that car. So now he's back at it again, and this time he attempts to perform something even crazier. The footage shows Bryant hanging out with the crew of Jackass from the hit MTV series, and right in front of them is a pool full of snakes. At first, the crew is doing what they usually do, purposely putting their body on the line just for our own personal entertainment. Kobe has this look on his face that says he can't believe what he's seeing, but then one of them puts Kobe on the spot and dares him to jump in. And obviously, when you challenge the Black Mamba, he's definitely not gonna back down.
Come on, jump, Kobe! Hey, move out the way though. Come on, Kobe, you try! You worry about those damn snakes.
Now, when this one hit the internet, people weren't so quick to believe it this time. We all knew it didn't add up. His body looks very awkward in the air. But hey, you gotta give him credit. It's not like you can clearly see any strings attached to him or anything like that. So it definitely made you think for a little bit. And one thing is for sure, those two stunts put the hyperdunk shoe on the map.
Hyperdunk thing has hit the internet where you jump over the pool of snakes.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Absolutely.
You jumped over that pool and dunked?
I did jump over the pool.
So it's not like the Aston Martin?
I jumped over a car.
It was real. You actually jumped over the pool?
I did jump over. I had a little assistance maybe.
With Hollywood?
From the hyperdunks.
The year was 2004. Millions of basketball fans were gathered around friends and family watching the NCAA March Madness tournament when suddenly a random Lebron commercial came on, and what he was doing took everyone by surprise.
Loud, actually. Let me just start like that. Whoa! Are you guys rolling on this? Yeah. That's a 90-footer. Oh, that is amazing. Oh my!
As you can see, LeBron had no problem knocking down 5 full-court shots from 85 feet and beyond. At first, I remember my friend at the time actually believing this, and he tried to convince me that LeBron was more than capable of doing this, but I was extremely skeptical. Like, how am I supposed to believe that a local TV news crew just so happened to capture this on video? And there's no way he possibly had the strength to shoot the ball so effortlessly like that. But my friends at school thought it was like the most amazing thing ever.
Wow!
But I wasn't buying it, because when I saw the Powerade logo pop up at the end, I instantly knew it was fake. because Powerade had a history of exaggerating these sports clips by making it look like they captured something incredible on camera, like what they did here with Michael Vick. But still, that didn't stop some people from thinking that he did something highly impressive. It was late 2018 when a video surfaced online of Kyrie Irving working out and performing some drills, and what he did next broke the internet. Out of nowhere, Kyrie channeled his inner Michael Jackson by leaning over at multiple different angles, defying the laws of physics. And like always, many questioned the authenticity of the footage. And when a reporter finally got the opportunity to straight up ask him if it was real, all Kyrie had to say was, "It's magic." During a regular season game in 2018, the Thunder were taking on the Phoenix Suns. Russell Westbrook takes it hard to the basket and gets fouled while putting up a wild shot. As he walks away, he grabs the ball for a split second, then quickly drops it soon after. But taking a closer look at the replay, the ball seems to suddenly disappear, which had every one of us sitting there completely confused. It made us go back and watch what happened over and over again. But every time, it only got us more frustrated because nobody could figure it out. Okay, sure, the most logical explanation is that Elfrid Payton must have grabbed a hold of the ball immediately after Westbrook drops it, but still, we will never officially know until a replay of a different angle comes out. All-Star Game 2019. Giannis pushes the ball up the court and finds Paul George for an easy bucket, but he doesn't settle for an easy bucket. George takes it up a notch and decides to throw down a 360 dunk instead, which got the crowd cheering. But while some were raving about the dunk, others noticed something strange. If we take a look again, it appears that PG's number apparently changes from 13 to 14. And fans were forced to consider that Paul George had to have been some sort of magical wizard or something. Of course, when something like this happens, there will always be people on a mission to uncover the real reason it happened. Some say it was the way the lights in the building hit the jersey, and even some suggested the theory that it might have actually been one of the new smart jerseys that Adam Silver unveiled that same weekend. Jerseys that had the ability to change just by a click of a button. But it turns out that those smart jerseys were still in development at the time and wasn't even available for George to wear. But it seems that the best bet might be that his jersey folded after the dunk in such a way to make it appear that the numbers changed. Either way, it was a head-scratching moment. In the late 80s, a documentary came out about Jordan's career up until that point, and his mom made an appearance. And right out of the gate, it was clear where he got his athletic ability from.
Like this. Like that?
No, like this. Like this. Like this. Like this, Michael. And now give it some razzle-dazzle.
That's my mom.
Now, haters will say it's fake, but to me, it looks like she had some Caruso-type hops. And the most impressive thing, in my opinion, is how the hell did she manage to grow a mustache in a matter of seconds? Man, maybe she's the real GOAT. Spudd Webb, arguably one of the greatest little man dunkers of all time, and was the 1986 Slam Dunk champion. And in this video right here, when he was around the age of 47, he proves that he still got it. The clip shows a group of friends messing around on the court when one of them started to film himself and felt the need to show off in front of Spudd Webb. And eventually, they all became a bunch of arrogant jerks, challenging Webb to dunk the ball right there on the spot. And of course, Spudd wasn't about to take any of that disrespect and did this.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you saw that, Spudd. You like that? What you got, 360? Oh, what you got, 360? Come on, 86. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, you don't have to do that. What you got? You don't have to do that. No. 20 years ago, what you got, Spudd? Oh, my goodness. It's been a long time. Huh? What you got? What you got? Give me the ball. No, he gonna sign it for me. I appreciate that. Yeah. Give me out the ball now. What you got, old man? Oh, what you got? You don't have to show him, Bud. Don't hurt yourself. Hey, don't hurt yourself. Something else. Oh!
something, son.
Okay, after rewinding it a couple of times, it was probably nothing more than just a quick sleight of hand involved here, probably placing some sort of box for him to step on. But at the end of the day, it's up to you guys to decide. Alright, if you happen to watch the entire video, just know that it's much appreciated, and feel free to let me know some other videos that made you sit there and think for a second. Make sure to comment down below, and don't forget to